Are you having a problem in your dating or relationship life and you need a question answered? Well, go to my website. The link is in the podcast description, and you'll see how you can ask Yaz a question and get it answered confidentially. So go to the podcast description and look for the link where it talks about how Yaz will answer your question. Hi, you guys, it's Yaz, and tonight I'm going to talk about fat asses, okay? Fat asses is a hot topic, all right? You see all these women on Instagram posing, showing a side angle, showing how big their asses are. A lot of celebrities are going for surgeries to have, either the Brazilian butt or a fat ass to try to look hot because they feel like this is sexy. This is sexy. This is what a lot of the men love. They love a shapely, fat ass, okay? They feel, there's some women that are so obsessed with it, they're spending thousands of dollars, risking their life to go get surgery to have a fat ass. When I used to go to the gym, I used to see so many women, working out in the aerobic room, doing squats or doing the leg press. Everybody was working on, building that booty. That was like the number one thing to try to be sexy and everything like that. The thing is this, you guys, there's nothing wrong with looking great, but you have to remember, beauty is everything about you. It's not just one physical attribute about you. It's not just your booty. It's not just your chest, because you could be the hottest thing walking, but if you have a miserable personality, nobody's going to want to be around you, okay? So that's why a lot of beautiful women, they're in relationships that don't work out sometimes, because they could be a miserable person, or they could be a selfish person, or a self-absorbed person. And you know what? After a while, the looks just go so far. You have to have that inner beauty as well. And so many people are obsessed with it. And I'll tell you honestly, there's a lot of guys that, they may have dated women with fat asses. They may have liked it. It's a sexual turn on for some, not all men, but some of them, yeah. But the thing is this, that doesn't necessarily mean they're going to marry you, all right? It might be a sexual turn on for them. But there's other ways to be sexually attractive. Even if you have a body that's to kill for or to die for, if you don't know how to work it in the bedroom, what good is that? That's why I talk about you got to have that sexual energy. You got to be passionate. You have to have that fire. You could have a regular looking girl that could heat it up in that bedroom, sometimes better than some beautiful girl. So don't think it's all about on the surface, what you look like, and that's everything. Okay, you're going to be judged by that might be the initial attraction, but that's not going to hold somebody. That's why a lot of people, they could be in a relationship and their man might leave them for another woman who's not even attractive. But maybe she's a sweeter person, or maybe she knows how to lay it down in the bedroom, or maybe she's open to doing things that you weren't open to, so it was a better match for that person. There's a lot of different reasons. But everybody, we live in the society of obsessed with the fat ass. So, I know all about this because, like I said, I'm in over 400 groups on Facebook. It's the same type of thing. These groups, a lot of them are sexual groups. A lot of them are posting pictures, and the pictures that are the booty pictures are the ones that a lot of people get the most likes for. But you got to understand something. What you put out there is what you get back. So yeah, you could put out a picture on Instagram, with your booty showing, or some sexual picture, and you could get a lot of likes, you can get a lot of inboxes, but what type of attention are you getting? That's sexual attention. If you're just looking for sex, that's one thing. But if you're looking to attract people, and even on the dating apps, that's why I tell you, you got to be very careful if you're going to do those dating apps, all right, bottom of the barrel. If you're going to do the dating apps, don't put a picture that's too sexy unless sex is all you're looking for. You want to put something, where you look nice, you look like a regular person, a nice, attractive picture. But if it's too sexy, you're going to attract, all the creeps. You're going to attract a lot of creeps that are just looking to hit it and quit it with you. Plain and simple, you guys. So don't be obsessed with all these other things. Somebody that's a quality person, they're not going to just be attracted to your looks. They're going to want to know that you have a brain upstairs. They're going to want to know that they could have a conversation with you. That's a person that's looking at you for more than just the sexual aspect of it. Because so many people, so many women are obsessed with, I wish I had a fatter ass, or I need to work out more, or I got to hit the gym, and I got to do that leg press machine. Oh, and I got to buy the elastobands and do the squats. I mean, we've all been guilty of that, right? But the thing is this, it's like me. One time I went to the gym. I used to be very, very thin, you guys, and I was always a gym chick. Although I haven't been able to get to a gym because of this quarantine, so I work out at home. And one of the old heads in the gym, the older gentleman that goes and works out all the time, I had put on like 10, 20 pounds. And all the guys that I were friends with, they were like, oh, you look great. You look like a curvy girl. You look so much better. I love that, blah, 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 blah. And when I spoke to the older man, that I knew, a friend of mine at the gym, I'm like, I put on a little extra weight. Do you think it looks good? He goes, I liked you better thinner. He said, but it's what you like. It's what you like that is important. You see what I'm trying to say? You come first. You have to like yourself for who you are. And whoever's going to like you will like you for who you are. Not that you have all this pressure. Oh, I need a fatter ass. Oh, I need bigger tits. Oh, I need more plastic surgery. Oh, I need to buy, $200 makeup or something like that. Just do the best you can with what you have and love yourself for who you are. You need to be happy with who you are. Bottom line, you need to be happy with who you are. See, this is one of the things that a lot of people don't get. Everybody's trying to change themselves so that the person that they're attracted to will like them. If they're not liking you for who you are, then they're not right. Then it's not a fit. You want somebody who accepts your flaws. You want somebody who's not going to judge you. Believe me on that. You don't want anybody who judges you. Because somebody who judges you is somebody who's going to make your life miserable. A lot of times narcissists do that. They judge you or they're critical of you. And it's always the people that judge that shouldn't judge. So don't ever be with anybody that's judging you, you guys. And I know a lot of you know what I'm talking about out there. It doesn't even have to be a partner. It could be anybody. It could be anybody in your circle. It could be family. It could be friends. It could be people you work with. Stay away from people that judge you. But the point I'm trying to get to with the fat ass thing, you guys, is this. If somebody doesn't want to be with you because your ass is not fat enough, or because you're not curvy enough, or you're not thin enough, then they're not for you. Plain and simple. They're not for you, and they're not somebody that you should sweat over. And if that is so important to them, then they're not looking at the whole person. Then they're very on the surface. Then all they're doing is looking at you as somebody that they can bang or somebody that they could have sex with. I'm just going to say it like it is because that's the truth. That's the truth, you guys. You got to keep that in mind. You got to, obviously you want to be the best version of yourself, But you shouldn't have to go to the extremes that some of these people do, that you see on Instagram, on some of these pictures, or people, celebrities, going for this surgery or something. Unless it's your hustle. And when I say unless it's your hustle, unless you're in the sex industry and that's your thing, all right? And that's making you money. That's a totally different thing than, do what you have to do. But I'm just talking about the regular person out there who thinks like, a lot of guys are obsessed with fat asses and, let me work on this and, let me do more leg lifts. Let me get the booty builder. Let me get that. Let me get this. Only do it if you like the way it looks. Don't do it because that's your hopes of landing somebody. Because the person that you're going to land is only looking at one thing. If they can't look at the whole person, then they're not valuing all of you, is what I'm trying to say. Okay? So here's the thing, you guys. When we talk about attraction, the bottom line is this. You should not have to change yourself in order to make somebody else happy. Because in life, if you're going to have something long-term with that person, they're going to see the good, bad, and the ugly with you, okay? They're going to see you when you're sick. They're going to see you when you're sad. They're going to see you when you're mad, okay? And the bottom line is you want somebody that accepts everything about you. Now, when we talk about, people wanting a fat ass because of attraction, they want to build that attraction and everything. Like I said before, there's other ways to build attraction. All right. Just a simple smile, eye contact, knowing how to flirt. A lot of people don't know how to flirt. I have to do a podcast on this too. Knowing how to make somebody feel good when you're with them. That's probably one of the most important things you can do, you guys, because there's a lot of people that are very good looking people that go out on dates and, the date turns out to be a bomb. Why? Because it wasn't a connection, and maybe one of the people that were on the date did not know how to make the other person feel good, make them feel comfortable, where they wanted to ask them out again, okay? So there's other ways to build attraction. And the other thing too is, whatever feature is your best feature, that's what you should build on. Okay, like a lot of people have told me one of my best features is my eyes. So what do I build on? I build on my eyes, right? Whatever your best feature is, play it up. You don't have to totally transform your body into something that it totally isn't, unless it makes you feel good to do that, all right? But you should have your own self-confidence within yourself for who you are, that you don't need to put on a totally superficial face, all right, in order for somebody to like you. And if they're just liking you for, purely appearance, then, that tells you a lot about somebody too. And I talk about this all the time when it comes to, initial meeting people. And when people, they start talking to somebody and right away the person say, oh, you're so sexy. Oh, you're so hot. Oh, I love that red dress on you. I love the way it, it goes around your ass and it sucks it in. And I love all this and blah, blah, blah. They're saying all these sexual things to you, but they never once ask you anything about yourself, what you like to do, what your interests are, about your history of who you dated or, your family life, your education. They have no interest in that, okay? That tells you something. It's like I told you guys before. What comes out of somebody's mouth tells you where their head is at. If they're just talking about your appearance, purely about your appearance, okay, then it's purely just an attraction thing. And that's okay in the beginning if somebody, initially everybody... most of the time they're attracted by what they see, okay? Especially when you're dealing with men. A lot of men are very visual. There's a lot of women that are visual too. But I'm just saying, that's all fine. But, it's got to be deeper than that. It's got to be deeper than that, all right? And you can't just go looking at these pictures on Instagram or, any other social media outlet, and you see all these beautiful women and you say to yourself, oh, they're getting all the guys. They're getting all the guys, okay? They're getting all the horny guys, that hit their inbox because, they're looking for them to send them, sexy pictures or naked pictures. Yeah, those are the guys that they're getting. Yeah, that I could tell you for sure, right? I know that for a fact. But the thing is, in order for somebody to love you, they have to respect you, all right? So you could still be subtly sexy. And this is what I meant to say. So I hope that helps you. And if it did, please hit the subscribe button and share, and have a great day. Hi, you guys, it's Yaz. I want to tell you about my 2 books that are on Amazon, okay? You can download them free with the trial membership from Kindle. The first book is Regain Your Power. If you're in a relationship and you feel like your partner has all the control in the relationship, maybe you're walking around on eggshells, you're afraid to approach them, it's going to tell you how to regain your power and be happy in the relationship, okay? And what you may be doing wrong, and that's why your partner has all the control in the relationship. The other book is Signs He's Not Into You, He's Wasting Your Time. There's a lot of people that are dating someone or in a relationship with somebody who's not really vested in the relationship. And we often are confused as to whether our partner really likes us or is into us or wants a future with us. And this book is going to give you signs and red flags of whether your partner is into you or he's just basically drifting and wasting your time. So go to Amazon and download the Kindle free trial membership. Doesn't cost you anything. And check it out. It may help you. Okay? And have a great day.